Before we begin, please like and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Hello everyone. I hope you had a great day so far. Let's get into the video. Firstly, I think default is a self-defense. There's not that much to say about it. Other than that, it can also be on the attack category due to the tournament arena. Also, the users who use default isn't really into battle, or they are just new. Now let's get into duel. Duel is definitely an attack category. Like default, duel doesn't have much, but there are less reasons due to duel still being pretty new. But now it's time for the users. They usually tend to attack everyone. Now for diamond. Diamond is in neutral category because of the users and the ability. Now for ZZZ. ZZZ is in neutral category because, well, there's not much to it. Other than the users, they usually are new, or they just want fish. Now it's time for extended. Extended is either attack or self-defense, but I think it's an attack glove because of defense glove. And the users. Speaking of the users, most of them use a special tactic that I can't do. Now it's time for brick. If I could add another category, I would. Mostly because of this glove, but sticking with the three we already have, I would say this is neutral or self-defense. But I think it's self-defense. Again, there's not that much as to why. Other than the ability. Usually the users are just like default. They're not really into battle, or they want trap glove. Now let's get into snow. Snow is in attack category because of the users. But anything other than that, it could be in self-defense due to gloves like overkill. Now let's get into pull. Of course, there's not much to it, but I think the safest option is self-defense. The users pushes it to attack category, but I still think it's self-defense. Time for flash. I think flash is neutral. Of course, there's not much to it, just the users. They tend to just teleport around, not much. I guess it's time for spring. Ah yes, spring. The replacement of coil. Anyway, it's on attack because of the jump and the users. The users jump around and hit people. Now it's time for swapper. Swapper is in self-defense, mostly because of the users. Other than that, there's not much to it. So let's go to bull. Bull is on the attack category for obvious reasons. And the users are sort of new, or they think it's the toughest glove. Now it's time for dice. Dice is on attack category, or neutral. I mean, it's just obvious. It's literally just the users. They attack everyone. Let's go to ghost. Ghost is obviously an attack category. I mean, isn't it obvious? Okay, what should I start with? I know, users tend to use the ability, and then camp or attack. Anyways, let's move on to Thanos. Thanos is on, well, you guessed it, attack category. Again, it's so obvious too why. It is the users. Like Ghost, they attack everyone with their ability. Let's move on to stun. I think stun is self-defense. Besides the users, of course, there's not much to it. Its main focus either way is the ability. Time for Zahando. Yep, who wouldn't have guessed? It's obviously the users. Anyway, it's on attack category. Not much. Oh, would you look at that? I wonder why is it on neutral? Oh yeah, it's obviously users. Anyway, Fort doesn't have much to it. It's just the users. Magnet is self-defense. It's not just the users, but it's also the ability. Other than that, the glove had more to it compared to other gloves. Pusher is either a self-defense or attack, but I think the users can help because there is more people who attacks with it and not using it for self-defense. so I'm going to say that it's an attack. Anchor is definitely like pusher, only the users can help. And like pusher, more people attack with it, so it's an attack glove. I think space is neutral. There's not much to it, of course, because I don't usually see people using this glove. Boomerang is either attack or self-defense, but like pusher and anchor, the users can help. And of course, the users will attack with it, so it's an attack. Speedrunner is an attack, obviously, the users. Also, time for mail. Mail is obviously an attack, but it's not just the users, it's also the ability. The ability is literally going to kill you, so it's obvious. Now it's time for thick. Isn't it obvious? Thick is 100% an attack. I don't need to explain why. Golden is attack. Do I have to explain why? Squid is either attack or self-defense. I think it's attack. Why, you may ask? It's obviously the users. I think cheeky is neutral. Not much. Just make sure you don't get absolutely roasted. This is so obvious. Reaper is on attack category. Don't you dare ask why. I had to think about this for a while, but I'm going to have to break the rules and add a new category. I won't use it much, of course, but this category is called all of the above. Because, well, the users are usually neutral. Because of bomb, other users uses it for self-defense. And the last type of users attacks everyone. Problem solved. This is so dumb and obvious. Just guess. Whatever, defense is obviously on self-defense. Again.
Don't you dare ask why.
This is so obvious. Kill streak is attack category. I also had to think about this for a while, but reverse is on all of the above category. Same reasons, of course. If I had $5 for every time I have to think for a while, I would be a rich person. Anyway, I was thinking for a while. I think it's on attack. Duelist is attack category. It's not just the users though. It's the fact that pretty much every part of it makes it go on attack category. Ice is on self-defense. There's not much to it. Thank you so much for watching. Also, thank you all so much for reaching over 85 subscribers so far. I think we can reach 100 subscribers this year. So if you haven't, please subscribe. It's my dream. Also, I'm starting to make commentary videos, so maybe this might count as one. Anyways, goodbye everyone.